Our makeover candidate today really deserves this Cityline pampering. She's a mom of two with a strong commitment to her community and social justice issues. A couple of years ago, she was diagnosed with a rare but treatable disease that forced her to endure countless physical and mental hurdles, and she's still struggling to find herself in her new normal. Let's meet Hanifa.
Yeah. What are you laughing at? Huh? My name is Hanifa Kassam. I work for the city's Poverty Reduction Strategy Office. My family has two children. Zane is my youngest of two. What is he doing? Aliana probably and will always be the funniest kid in the room. She's the most joyful thing in the world. I grew up in a big family of six. I have a twin sister. I appreciate and am so fortunate to have them. COVID had just happened and I was hospitalized for a few weeks where no one really knew what was going on. Scary and unpredictable time, and I really didn't know what was going to happen day by day. So when I was diagnosed with vascularis, what it most affected was my lungs and my nerves in my hands and my feet. Having something that you're just trying to figure out physically yourself, then going through pregnancy, and then having a premature baby who was hanging out in the NICU for about a month. It's been an exhausting 2 years. A few months ago, I had a visit with my GP around the need to start considering what acceptance looked like and felt like for me. And I really hadn't thought about acceptance. For the longest time, I've just been thinking that like this is gonna go away. Like this is not a part of my life. It was uncomfortable. I didn't like it. But it really did resonate. And so my first step in all of that was somehow to write into Cityline and to offer myself up in this very public way to do this very grand makeover experience.
You know, I love to hear that your first step was contacting Cityline. That means folks know that we are here to help you. You have done so much in your life. You're a mom with two young kids. You fought this illness. You work with folks who are struggling with poverty. And still, when you wrote into us, you thought, well, I'm not sure if I should be in this space. There are probably people that are more deserving. Like, that's a beautiful sentiment. But why do you think you feel that way?
I think a part of it is that I feel like a really privileged individual. I have a lot of support around me. I have an amazing family and workplace and friends. So I think it comes with some guilt, you know, like other people could use the type of support that I'm looking for, but at the same time, I'm acknowledging that I'm working through acceptance myself. And so a part of that means reaching out for the support that you need in a way that maybe looks different than what it did in the past.
Absolutely. And see, I'm here for the self-awareness. I love that. If you're looking at yourself and you're saying, I have support, I have privilege, but I still need something to pour into me because I'm pouring into everyone else, that is such a healthy way to think about things. You're gorgeous already, and I always say that to folks when they're getting a makeover here because we're not trying to change anything about you, we're just bringing out more of the gorgeousness, which is why we have Sally and Eddie here and Lisa Vella that are going to be working on you, the dream team. So let's talk about her hair. She talked about, you know, the pregnancy, we lose hair, and then the illness she's battled with, lost some hair. But she still had a ton of it.
Ton of it. You know, we got a little bit of a head start on it. She has a lot of hair.
Yes.
We're going to glam it up a little bit. We are going to make it easy for her and just give her something fun, fashion forward, but easy to style because she is busy at home.
Yeah. I mean, what's she busy doing at home?
Well,
just joking.
Just kids. Just kids.
Just a baby and a 4-year-old, whatever. Okay, Lisa, come on in here. So this is a nice day off for her. What are we thinking for makeup? She's busy. She's a busy mom. Are we thinking that we're going to give her low-maintenance mommy, or are we giving her glam?
I think Hanifa 2.0 is coming out. A little glam situation is going to happen for sure.
Absolutely. I think that's really nice. Okay, Hanifa, take a look into that camera right there. See that guy named Al? He's a friend of mine. So he wants to see your gorgeous face. And I cannot wait to see your big reveal at the end of the show. Welcome back, my friends. It is time. At the beginning of the show, we met Hanifa and learned about how she struggled to rediscover herself after serious health issues rocked her world. So she wrote into us, and we were so happy to help. So let's take a look at Hanifa's beautiful before photo. And I always say that, she's gorgeous before. Now let's take a look at Hanifa now. You got a twirl. Come right here, hon. Oh my gosh, you gave us a twirl and a curtsy. I think you're feeling pretty good, but take a look right there into that camera. Yeah, right there. What do you think? This is you seeing yourself for the first time.
I'm in shock. I look like me, but also that much more glamorous. So thank you all. It's been a great experience.
And that was the absolute point. You look like you, but just like, you know, leveled up. You look incredible. And you know what? You had an incredible team with you. But before we even get to that, actually, team, come on in here. Sal, Lisa, Janice, come on in here. I want to ask you about how it felt, how it felt to actually have a day, Hanifa, where you didn't have to care for anybody, but everybody was like all over you. How did that feel?
I think at the beginning it felt kind of awkward.
Yes.
I'm not really used to being the spotlight in any way.
Yes.
But when I got to sort of sit on the chair and close my eyes for a minute, I sort of really sunk in, and I appreciated every second of it. And I feel really good right now, and I hope to get a few more moments of me time in today. But it's been awesome.
Fantastic. Okay, let's talk about her hair. I know we started by saying she had really long hair. You had chopped a little bit off before the show and then chopped a little bit more off.
Yes.
I don't know how much hair she could have had at the start when she says she's had hair loss.
Yeah.
Like, you
Tell
know,
me about
how did you even hold your head up before, Hanifa?
Like, we cut and probably like 10 inches of hair off today.
Wow.
Right? And removed a lot of weight and added some texture, but I wanted to still look like her and something that's going to be easy for her as well. And it's fashion forward, and I'm glad you enjoyed that whole experience because I know I did.
Fantastic. That's beautiful. I don't know if you guys all planned your colors, but it's perfect right now. Look at it, orange, lavender, green. Okay, so come on in here, Lisa. Talk to me about the face. We were saying, are you going to give her, like, you know, manageable mom, or are you going to give her high glam? You went glam, and I love it.
Well, you know, today is all about her. Let's spoil her. Let's elevate her. She still looks like herself. She has beautiful skin, so I really wanted to highlight that. And also, her lip color is nice and soft, and gave her a smoky smudge eyeliner, which is really on trend right now, that a lot of people can achieve because there's no perfection required.
That's right, right? So if things go a little awry, it's okay. It's the look.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I think you did a fantastic job. It looks
Thank you
beautiful.
so
And
much.
she's glowing. I love that.
Yes, I love dewy skin. You know, I'm all about it all the time.
Very nice,
Yes.
Lise. Okay, Janice, come on in here and talk to me about this look. You gave her such a beautiful soft color palette and a really lovely. Do you usually wear dresses?
No.
Okay,
I wear
good.
gym clothes.
You wear gym clothes, right? She's a busy mom, right?
Exactly. When we spoke, she said it's definitely all like leggings, and so we needed to definitely change that. But I was asking what she had coming up. So she does have a wedding, so I thought, okay, that's a great way to focus into a new outfit.
Yeah.
So this is a lovely dress we tried on. It's really flattering. I want her to, you know, to feel comfortable with highlighting her empire and having a great shape and shortening the sleeves. It's just really flowy and really lovely. I think it's a perfect fit for her wedding because you get to keep this. I had gone to H&M and you get to keep this dress and great shoes we talked about outside that you can find now heels that aren't wedges, but a little bit, they've got a great profile, but it gives you enough heel to walk in outside.
So it's a little bit more than a kitten heel. Like
Yes.
you've got a little bit more.
And
it's
more of like
substantial.
a surface, yes.
Yes. Okay, I love that. I loved, like, personally, that you came out and gave us a twirl and a curtsy. If you could just give us one more twirl, because we like to know that you were feeling yourself. Yes, Hanifa. You give to so many folks. You give to your kids. You give back to people who are struggling with poverty. And I'm happy that we could have a little bit of time to give back to you. So,
Thank you.
And please keep doing the great work you're doing. Like, we need people doing this work. Thank you, Hanifa.